Hey friend, would you like to join me on a spa day? Let's go. Today we are at Greenleaf Day Spa, where we will be spending the next 3 hours relaxing and rejuvenating. Beginning with a 45-minute session in the Halo Sauna Suite. The space feels calming, and there are some lovely touches to enhance your relaxation, like this mini cooler that has a chilled face roller and towel and face mist for when you're done. A quality cotton robe, which I always appreciate. This session will include red light, salt therapy, infrared, and chromotherapy. The temperature inside reaches a balmy 120 degrees. There is fresh chilled water so we can stay hydrated. And even a little treat for later. Let's get into a relaxed state of mind and prepare for our sauna session. Put on our schnazzy glasses, grab our sweaty Betty towel, and let's step inside. That was amazing. 10 out of 10, recommend. The heat is intensely calming. Your muscles relax, your breathing deepens, and you just melt into the sauna. The chilled face roller was a luxurious touch. The cold metal on my hot skin was such a delicious sensation. Chilled face mist from Eminence, also so luxe. Making sure to stay very hydrated so my body can flush out all of those toxins post-sauna. I wonder if this chocolate is like a beauty benefit chocolate. I don't know, is that a thing? Along with the chocolate, we also got this tote bag from Eminence. It's made out of this super sturdy canvas. I'm sure I'll be using it a lot. Can you tell I came prepared for relaxation? I came dressed in my jammies and I have no shame about it. The mission was to relax, and so far we're accomplishing that goal. Now it's time for our second treatment. This will be a 60-minute herbal compress massage. The compress is soaked, steamed, and applied to the body with warm massage oil throughout the session. The massage was divine. I've slipped further into relaxation mode. It's been about 2 hours, so potty break was needed.
Alright, Selena, come on in.
I am ready. On to our final treatment, a 45-minute dermaplane and hydrogelly facial. This will include a double cleanse, dermaplaning the face to remove peach fuzz and dead skin buildup, and then a hydrogelly mask. It was wonderful. My face has never felt smoother. Another luxurious touch was getting to take home my herbal compresses. They will last in the fridge for up to 7 days and can be reheated and reused on sore muscles. 3 hours of relaxation have gone by quickly. But before we leave, let's take a look around the spa. Greenleaf opened its doors in 2018. It was the vision of husband and wife duo and massage therapist extraordinaires Ryan and Katrina Walk. They began as a 2-person operation and have since grown into a specialized team offering a wide array of spa services. The space was lovingly created, and there are thoughtful touches throughout, like these little stations with scrunchies and other items that are in every room. And the lovely tea bar they have at the reception area with quality organic teas, something I always appreciate. There are little corners throughout the space where the tropics seem to burst through. Let's take a look at the Woodland Suite. With soft lighting, earthy tones, and a billowy cotton cloud-like structure, this room is the perfect little relaxation cocoon. I thoroughly enjoyed my 3-hour escape in the Zen oasis that is Greenleaf Day Spa. The spa day was a last-minute, treat-yourself kind of occasion. I literally called the day before, and I was lucky that they could fit me in. I'm so grateful that I'm able to enjoy these moments of restful calm. I'm child-free by choice, and so today, after my spa day, I had only myself to worry about. And my husband. Although Hun can take good care of himself. Spa days are definitely not a regular occurrence for me, but it is nice to enjoy the occasional luxurious treat. I grew up very, very poor, and so the idea, the concept of spending money just because on a facial or a massage, that was completely foreign to me growing up. I don't think I even knew what a facial or massage was until later in life. To be honest, I still get these little spasms of guilt for spending money on things like this sometimes. But I try to remind myself that I'm doing better now, and that it's okay to spend my resources on things that make me happy, that I deserve to enjoy my existence. We all do. So this is what my skin was looking like post dermaplane. Redness and irritation were pretty minimal, and they went away after a couple of days. And I loved the results. It was well worth it, and I can't wait to do it again. Cheers to self-care. Go Hawks! It was an exhilarating football season. The entire state of Washington was glued to their seats watching the Seahawks, and we were no exception. The season was wild and unexpected, and it was so exciting to watch our Hawks win their second Super Bowl. PNW pride was high.
Go Seahawks! Hawks!
I am setting up welcome snacks for some very important guests. I hope they're impressed. Tonight we hosted 3 of our nieces and nephews and also our ahijados, or godchildren. I had a whole night planned for them. We made our own pizzas and it was so cute. A couple of them made little heart pizzas. Didn't they do such a good job? I thought they turned out so great. We all had a fun night. It's Friday night and I'm rocking my Seahawks colors. We're on our way to meet a couple of our friends. We are at a hometown favorite tonight. Good ol' Walkabout Grill. I'm sure you get the concept just from this visual. You pile your plate high with veggies and your choice of protein and lots of noodles. Mix up your saucy sauce. I like to use a little bit of everything. And then you try to avoid eye contact as you hand over your embarrassingly hefty plate to the wok professionals. Walkabout Grill has been around for forever. It's just one of those little hometown restaurants where you always run into somebody you know.
Ooh, thank you. Ooh. I may have gotten carried away.
Noodles were great, but if I'm being completely honest, my favorite thing about this restaurant is the aquarium. I am always just totally mesmerized by it. I love the ocean and anything to do with it. I love sea creatures. I could spend hours in front of this aquarium. It always brings out a childlike wonder in me.
And last thing is with the blue cards, the city cards, max hand of 7. So if you start collecting more than 7, you gotta start.
Good food, great company, and we learned to play a new super fun card game. It was a well-spent Friday night. What are your thoughts on Valentine's Day? Do you decorate? Do you celebrate? This is the first year in 18 years of being married that I've bought Valentine's decorations. I've kind of always been one of those anti-Valentine's people. But I don't know, I kind of like it. I really miss my Christmas decorations, so it's kind of nice to have an excuse to put up this cheery little decor. Although I do have a valid business reason. We're hosting a family Valentine's dinner. Can you guess what I'm making? If you guessed pot roast, you are correct. I'm making my signature red wine pot roast with bacon and caramelized onions and carrots. It is delicious. This is how my decor turned out. It's not exactly Pinterest worthy or over the top, but I think it turned out really cute and I think guests appreciate little touches like that. Tonight we're hosting my husband's parents and also his younger sister and her little boy. On the menu is the red wine pot roast, buttery mashed potatoes, Caesar salad with my homemade dressing, and then a very light, citrusy fruit salad. I like to have welcome drinks ready for when people arrive, so I had a red wine and then also Prosecco with pomegranates. And some chocolates, of course. We enjoyed a leisurely 3-hour dinner, and we had a wonderful time with family. Slim pickings was all that was left of dinner, which I think is usually a good sign that people enjoyed themselves. And I enjoy hosting them. Having people over to our home and making them a meal is one of the ways that I like to show that I care. The pot roast turned out so good. I'm quite proud. Family Valentine's was a success. A few days before the 14th, Hun and I snuck out for an un-Valentine's Day date to one of our favorite places, McGlynn's. It's one of the few places that has our favorite beer from Old Schoolhouse, and the food is pretty great too. Hun went with a classic flat iron steak, and I had the banh mi, which as of recent has become my favorite thing on the menu. They make it so well. This was my date night fit. I know, it screams I hate Valentine's Day, right? Maybe I'm so unimpressed by Valentine's because this is what a normal Sunday looks like for me. Coffee in bed, brought by my Hun. 18 years, and Hun still makes me my coffee. We actually first met on a cold February day on the bus on the way to middle school. I was 13 and Hun was 14. How short the years are feeling lately.
Outside? Outside? Yeah? You guys want to go outside? Yeah? Oh, potato, outside? Okay. Ready? Outside.
Sundays always mean outside time for the cats. It's one of their favorite words.
Ready? Outside.
Well, at least for Hildy and Betty. Meowlin is still working on her outside anxieties.
Come here, Hildy. Come here, Hildy. Oh, such a good kitty. Such a good kitty. No tea. Hi, Hildy.
This May will be Hildy's 9th birthday. She really is such a good kitty. Such a good little companion. She does this thing where when we're outside and if it's like too cold for her delicate little paws, she will just place her paws on my shoes and just kind of leave them there like to warm up her paws, and like she'll just stand there for minutes at a time. I think it's so cute. I can't believe it's mid-February and it's almost 50 degrees outside with no snow. The cats and I have really enjoyed it. Although today our enjoyment was short-lived because Betty here, our precocious potato, decided that she wanted to get in a fight with our neighbor cat. We'll need to keep working on her communication skills. And that's it for this episode. Thank you for spending your time with me, friend. Take care, okay? Bye.